To all who come to this happy place, welcome.
Hey guys, it's Tim, and you're listening to another episode of the Dreaming of Disney podcast, episode 83, and I'm joined with my beautiful wife, Audrey.
Bye.
Joined by beautiful wife, Audrey.
Hello.
And we are somewhere
Else.
somewhere spectacular. We are recording from our room at Walt Disney World in Orlando.
Yes. Pop Century.
Pop Century. We just got here today. We've been flying all day, and boy, are our wings tired.
Oh my gosh. One, you said it wrong.
Arms tired.
Not our wings. We're not birds. So you said it wrong. Dad joke.
Yeah.
But yeah, everything went well.
Very
It's
smooth.
just the two of us.
No delayed
so-
flights or anything.
So much easier. And so we got here. We did the Mears Connect, the buses from the airport to the resorts. That was super easy and quick and good. And
I think we were the last stop.
but still, I think it was only like 30 minutes.
Was it 30 minutes? It felt a little bit longer than 30 minutes.
Hang on. I'll look at a
But
picture.
maybe 40, 45 minutes from the time we got on the bus. We were the last people
maybe it was like 45 minutes.
we were
but
the
it didn't
last
feel
people
bad.
to get on the bus.
Yeah.
We walked up, they told us what line to go in, and take this bus. We walked on the bus, and then they loaded up the luggage and we were off.
Yeah. It was really easy.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this is, we've only been to Disney World once, and so we did not stay here. So this was our first time here.
Mhm.
And it's so far, we haven't seen much. We got here when it was dark, it was raining. We came straight to the room, and then, but it looks cute. We're in the 50s, the 1950s section. And it's an easy walk to the Skyliner. We even went out and took the Skyliner over to the Riviera and got dinner.
Yeah.
And then came back. And so that was one of my things. It was like we were doing a split stay. So we're staying at two different resorts. And at least one of them I wanted to be on the Skyliner because not every resort has a Skyliner stop.
Yeah.
And because it's just so easy. Magic Kingdom will still have to take a bus. Animal Kingdom will still have to take a bus. But it's really easy to get to the other resorts that are on the Skyliner line and over to EPCOT and Hollywood Studios. It's just really easy and it's fun. I like the Skyliner. So
yeah. We always seem to time fireworks well.
Oh, yes.
Epcot, I believe it was.
I think it was Epcot.
It was Epcot. They had a fireworks show there. I guess there was probably two showings because when we left there was fireworks, and then we were coming back after dinner, there was fireworks again.
Yeah, so while we were on the Skyliner, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
On the way there, because it was raining today and very windy, so on the way there on the Skyliner, it was swaying a bit.
Yeah.
And I was a little this is
Yeah.
It made me a little nervous. But yeah, so tomorrow is Epcot.
Epcot.
So excited. It's not supposed to rain. And because our last trip, it rained on and off all day and it was just hectic. I think it is this week, according to crowd calendars, is a very busy week. So, but it's just the two of us. We don't have 4 kids and not trying to, I don't think we were trying to see everything last time either, but I think we're doing even less this time. It's we're kind of I don't know. But yeah, so that means tomorrow.
Yes.
In Epcot.
Yes.
One, we're going to eat all the things.
Eat and drink all the things.
But also, Cosmic
Rewind.
Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. I am so excited. I have been trying so hard not to hear spoilers of this ride. I heard one not long after it came out, a year ago. And I was like, darn it, I don't want to know anything. But still, I'm really glad that I won't need to try to not hear spoilers about it after tomorrow.
Yes.
So
Yeah, and so tomorrow our strategy is just because it's going to be a busy day, we are going to get Genie Plus. So we'll buy Genie Plus in the morning, and we're going to do Genie Plus selections first, then virtual queue after that.
right, because Cosmic Rewind is just a virtual queue.
Yeah, and we'll
but they
do
also
that,
because they also have a second one later in the afternoon if you don't get the first one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean we really don't know much about what we're doing here. So we'll see. But it's like there's not a whole lot of. It's just interesting because there's not a whole lot of rides that we're like, oh, we have to get on this at Epcot. But one thing we noticed last time, just preparing and looking at the app a lot before, and then now it's just Disney World is busier, so the wait times are longer.
Yeah,
it's like
just more people.
Tower of Terror was like 120, 115 minutes today, like several times we looked.
At one point, Rise of the Resistance was 290 minutes.
So what is that? 60? Is that over 4 hours?
It was over 4 hours.
Over 4 hours.
That's ridiculous.
The only time I've seen that in no, I don't even think I've seen that at Disneyland. I don't even know if Splash Mountain got up to 4 hours the last day in Disneyland. I think it got to I think it did get to 4.
No, it did because I have a screenshot of it like over 300 minutes.
Yeah, okay, but you don't see that.
Yeah,
like the one that goes to over 100 is car racers.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, you don't see it a lot. Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout, I feel like it hovers around an hour.
Mm-hmm.
It can go down to like 30 minutes, and then it could be up to like 75. But it hovers around there. But like here, it's like several rides will be over 100 minutes.
Yeah.
So like Remy's and Frozen, the two that I really want to ride, well, and Cosmic Rewind, but that's virtual queue. They will be like 80, 90 minutes. And so it's just, because part of me is like, we don't need Genie Plus. And then I'm like, we could wait 2 hours for like every ride we want to ride because there's just more people here.
Yep.
So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm very excited.
Yeah. So speaking of, we got to get our rest.
I got to go to bed.
We got to go to bed. We've been flying all day.
I don't think I slept last night anyway. Maybe like an hour. So.
All right. So we're going to be doing updates throughout the trip. Trying something new with this recap. We're going to do it on the fly. So, but we will check in tomorrow.
All right. So checking in number 1. This is our first day. We are actually here.
We are in Epcot.
We're walking and talking.
We are walking through Great Britain.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, and there's Alice still. Oh, is she painting? Oh no, I thought she was painting.
Yeah.
That would have been cool.
The same Alice from this morning. It's now 4:00 in the afternoon.
She hasn't taken a break. No, I'm sure she has. Is it?
I think so.
Okay. Anyways.
Fun fact, I have a coworker who no longer works for Disney parks, but she played Alice at Disneyland.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, so there you go.
Cool.
If you saw her in real life, she's like, you would be a perfect Alice because she is short and blonde.
Oh, there you go.
But anyways.
Yeah, it seems a busy day. We aren't so familiar. It's only our second time here ever, but it seems busy. Things are selling out as far as lightning lanes go and virtual queues and all of that. So, like Tim got on right at 7 this morning. We tried to get virtual queue for Cosmic Rewind first and then Lightning Lane second, and that probably wasn't a good idea because we got the virtual queue for 450 for Cosmic Rewind, but then our first Lightning Lane was not until 1:30 for Frozen.
No, we didn't get a Lightning Lane, remember? At 7.
Yeah, we did.
What?
Yeah, we did. You were like, oh, Remy's was out.
We got Frozen
That's what I just
And
said.
then I went to go get a virtual queue for Cosmic Rewind, but it was already done for the first one.
Oh, I'm saying the opposite.
Yeah. And
We
so
should have done virtual queue
We
first.
should have done virtual queue
That's right.
first, then Genie Plus.
Because you got
selection.
frozen. It was already out at 1:30.
Yeah.
And the virtual queue was sold out. That's
But
right.
if we did, because virtual queue takes seconds for it to sell out.
Yeah.
So I should have done virtual queue first and then Frozen. Frozen would probably have been a few hours later, but
Yeah.
oh well. We got virtual queue at the 1 p.m. drop.
Yeah. So we still got it.
We still got
And
it.
you can also
and we
purchase
also
it.
we also paid for it
We
too,
purchased
just in
it 'cause
case.
it's been like, you guys have heard me talk about it constantly. Like, I want to go on this so bad. So I didn't want to risk, because it's a busy day and it's our only day in EPCOT, I didn't want to risk it. But yeah, so we got in, rode the Skyliner, only took us, what? Was it 30 minutes or so
30 minutes,
from,
yeah.
from our hotel?
Yeah.
And the line for Remy's was really long because because the Skyliner drops you off right outside of France. So, oh, the maple popcorn.
Oh, that smells good.
That smells so good.
You can probably hear it, but you can't smell it.
Yeah, I don't have time to stop for it right now. But the line was long, but we only waited. Well, from the time, I guess technically from the time we got in the park, we waited 50 minutes.
50 minutes,
But it
yeah.
didn't feel like that because we were in a line before the park opened for Remy's, so it
Yeah.
just felt like we were waiting for the park to open. Once we walked down to the ride, from the time we got into the, like, inside of the line for Remy's, like at the actual attraction,
Yeah.
it was only like 25 minutes or something
Yeah.
like that. But then while we were in line, it went up to like 90. So
Yeah, by the time we got it, it was over 90 minutes.
so I was glad we rope dropped that because also the lightning lane sold out pretty quick. So, or not sold out, but you know,
Yeah.
we want to go this way. We are heading now.
Oh, you can't go that way.
Can't go that way. This is live, people. It's like a vlog, but it's no video. But we're heading to Soarin' right now, and we don't totally know our way around. But yeah, then we did. Okay, so we did Figment, which we've never done.
Yeah.
And Walt Disney World people, like a lot of them, seem to have this sentimental attachment to this ride and thing. It's an odd one. It's an odd one.
What did you say?
I said it's odd.
Oh, yeah, it's very odd.
Which
It's very
you
stuck
hear
in
them
the-
talk
in the
about
90s.
that. 90s, or I'm curious if that was a ride that opened when Epcot opened. Like,
Maybe it opened
well,
up.
I guess 90s, yeah, because they had like Flubber and.
Yeah. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Well, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Is that late 80s or 90s? No, that's
It
early
was
90s.
early
huh?
90s.
Early 90s. But yeah, so, you know, a little strange one. We did Three Caballeros, which we didn't do last time.
Broke down while we were on it.
Just for like 2 minutes.
Just
And it
for a
didn't
few
even, we
minutes,
didn't even
yeah.
really stop, just the audio stopped.
Yeah.
And we slowed down, but then it picked back up. Had some good crepes, very rich
Yeah,
crepes.
I wasn't.
Yeah, Tim didn't
I
like
was not a
it.
fan of
It was
crepes.
too rich for you.
Oh my god! Yeah, I
Um,
got the savory. It was like cheese and ham,
Ham.
and it was way too much. I couldn't even take a couple of bites. That was it.
Yeah, I got the butter and sugar, and when you take bites of it, it's not like, oh, there's just like some sugar sprinkled on. No, it's like a mouthful of sugar with every bite.
It was crunchy.
Like, it was crunchy. I mean, it tasted great, but I was like, I can't eat this much sugar anymore. But it was good. Got a mimosa. Tried a secret menu drink during
for
the
lunch.
Festival of Arts is going on right now.
Last day for Festival of the Arts.
Yeah, and there was this Haley from
Happily ever
Ever Haley Travel.
something like that.
I'm sorry, Haley. I can't even. Not Crowns Haley.
Happily ever Haley travels.
No, that's not it. I always mix
Haley
it
after
up.
travel. I can't remember.
She told us to try it. She was just here, and I didn't like it, you guys. I didn't like it, but.
We'll share that video
Yeah.
on our stories later.
Oh my gosh, look how far this has come.
Oh wow!
That's so cool.
So they're
They
doing
have-
a paint by numbers mural.
And it's free. You can go ask for paint, and then you come over here and you paint. Anyone can paint the numbers. And this morning there wasn't anything there,
And now
Now
there's
it's like
a bunch.
almost done.
That's so cool.
That was really cool.
But yeah, we ate. There was a really good. Was it the La Cantina or something like that? We ate it at.
Yeah,
in Mexico. It was really good.
Yeah, I'm trying to look up on the app. I just opened up Disneyland. We're not at Disneyland, people.
No. I think it was La Cantina. The Cantina.
It was La Cantina. Yes, Dicen Angel.
It was really good.
It was really
good.
I got the beef tacos. You got the chicken tacos.
Yeah.
I got the top shelf Classica margarita. We're not really margarita people. We do not go to Margaritaville.
More of a gin and tonic person.
And but I mean, it was so good. I wouldn't say it's
okay.
something that I'll be like, oh, I want to get this again. But
Yeah.
so
But then we was our lightning lane for Frozen, so we went and did that. I love that ride. I think it's so cute. It's so pretty. I love Frozen. And we did other things. We walked around. Oh, we did Living with the Lamb this
that's
morning
right.
too.
You needed something to do.
Because it was also cold this
it was
morning.
really
for
cold,
us.
drizzly.
It was
It was low 50s and
But
wet.
the wind,
Yeah.
it's windy today. So like when the wind died down, it wasn't bad. But
Yeah.
then like this gust of wind would come in and be like, oh, it's just cold.
But now it's no clouds at
No
all.
clouds. It was raining this
Full
morning.
sun.
Florida
and,
for you.
And the sun's nice and warm. Still a little breezy. A
Yeah.
little chill in the air.
A little chilly, but
Then we went back to the hotel, took a nap
yep, kind
because
of.
we're old. Well, I'm
No,
old.
we're just
You're not.
smart. We're conserving our energy.
And now we're walking up to the land pavilion at EPCOT.
They have
for Soarin'.
Soarin' over California right now, which is cool because I haven't done Soarin' over California in a long time. So we have a lightning lane for that, and then after that we have our virtual queue.
No, we have
Yes.
individual lightning lane for
Oh, you're right, individual
Cosmic.
lightning lane. Okay,
So
yeah.
we have that first.
First.
And then virtual queue
Either way.
for sometime around 7:30 tonight.
Either way, we're going on Cosmic Rewind
Yeah.
after this. So excited.
And we might be meeting up with a friend.
Yeah,
I'll leave you, maybe they'll make an appearance on our travel podcast today.
maybe.
We'll have to see. We'll let you know who that is.
Well, that's it for check-in number 1 because
Yeah.
we are about to walk up to the ride. So
All right. Well,
we might listen back to this and be like, "That's a horrible clip. Let's
Yeah.
let's scratch
too
that."
much
But
wind noise, all that.
We'll see.
We sound winded.
we we're walking up a hill right now, but we thought we would try something new. So
Yeah. All right. We're going to Soarin'. We'll talk to you guys later. Oh my. That
well, hang on, keep walking.
that was. We just went on Cosmic Rewind. The most incredible
I'm
ride in all of Disney.
okay. Think about Space Mountain in Paris.
Okay, that was amazing, but
Like I was scared, and at the
Yeah.
beginning, I almost felt like I was going to get a little motion sick. So if you are sensitive to motion sickness, yeah, like probably
There
not. There was a
was-
man behind us, and as soon as we got off, he ran to the trash can and was
Yeah.
throwing up. So, but are we in this? Okay, we're standing in this.
standing in the way.
But so I could have, and I've been a little sensitive today to a
Yeah.
few other rides. But once you get it, oh my gosh.
It was.
It's like Space Mountain in Disneyland. Am I blocking my sound? It's like Space Mountain in Disneyland on steroids.
Oh yeah, it was.
It's
But-
so good. It's not
but-
as dark.
It's not as dark, but there's screens. There's like
Yeah.
there's things happening. So it's like almost like if you took Mission Breakout, where it has screens. Like it has
Yeah.
a story along the way.
Yes, there's a story with it. But
Yeah.
like, it feels like you're floating sometimes. Like,
It's so smooth.
it's so
smooth.
But if you get motion sick, because and like screen, I've been sensitive to screens. Like even on
Yeah.
Remy's, it's 3D and you're looking at a
Yeah.
bunch of screens.
I didn't-
And I felt a little like sick this morning on that,
Yeah.
so I was a little worried. And at the very beginning, with like there was a big screen, and I was like, uh-oh. But then once we got going, I was fine.
Yeah.
But I just want to give that.
I was, because I've heard so much about people being sick on this ride, and
Yeah.
I was fully prepared to be sick, but I wasn't. I was fine.
Yeah, I'm like a little like I couldn't. We have, because we use individual lightning lane this time.
Yeah.
We have virtual queue in a few hours and I'll be okay. I could not do it again right now.
Yeah.
Like my stomach is like, okay, but I can tell it's like, I need to walk a little
Yeah.
bit.
We need to go. We need to eat dinner.
You're not, I don't want to give any huge spoilers, but like, you're not spinning like teacups, but
No.
there is spinning.
You're moving different directions
But-
at certain times.
Amazing.
But it was
I'm so sad
incredible.
that this is all the way in Florida
Oh, I
and
know.
we live in
But this is what
California.
makes it special when we come out here.
That's true.
Like, this is like
Oh my
the
gosh,
highlight.
Boston would love it.
Boston. It would be hard to get him on it, but
He'd love it.
wow.
Yeah.
I can't wait to ride this again. I can't.
Okay, we're gonna see about what are we seeing? Test track, single
Test
rider?
track, single rider. That's what's up
Alright.
next. So, we're just roaming the World Showcase. We just got off Cosmic Rewind, and I got a text message from a friend. He's like, "Hey, I'm grabbing a drink in America. Let's meet up." I was like, "Okay." And it's none other than TJ Therian
Hey,
from Disney World is Awesome podcast.
what's up, Dreaming of Disney podcast?
Hey, you know,
We're just hanging out in Italy.
just hanging out in Italy, you know.
Just a normal Monday.
Just a normal Monday, no strollers.
Oh my goodness.
And Tim and Adrienne are smiling from ear to ear, still from Cosmic Rewind 3 hours ago.
Oh, yeah.
It was.
I know. About to go on a second time.
So good.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
amazing. But what
So-
brings you here? What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Where's your two other guys?
Well, I'm now renting out this apartment right here in
Oh my
Italy.
goodness.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I just thought I would move here.
That's a good idea.
You know
Just
what?
don't go home.
I told the guys we got to go in February, and I sent them flights a few weeks ago from the Disney World is Awesome podcast,
Yeah.
my buddies, and they couldn't make it happen, but I could. So I'm here. I'm here.
Nice.
Solo trip, first time ever coming down here solo.
Nice.
So, but it's great, having a good time.
Awesome. That's
Yeah.
great. Yeah. It's amazing just being able to, when you have nowhere to go and you can just roam around, look at things. You don't have to. That's one thing Audrey and I talked about, was that with the kids, you always want to keep them entertained, keep them happy. It was the kids, next ride, next ride, next ride.
Yeah.
Eats, bathroom, next ride, next ride.
Now someone else has to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, like 8 times.
It's definitely a weird feeling being
Yeah.
here alone. It
Yeah.
takes a little getting used to. I
For
feel
sure.
like I feel like a cat who is home alone, and I can climb on the counters if I want, but I don't know if I should. I can just walk around, and you feel like everyone's looking at you because who's this weirdo without a family with them? But really, everybody's so busy with their own families. It's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
I feel free. Disney World is definitely better with people, but it's been a cool, unique, really short trip that I'm on.
Nice.
And to run into you two,
Yeah.
it's great.
Yeah.
It was great timing.
Like if it were up to me, I would make you stay with me for the next couple hours. But you guys need to go do things on your own. That's why you're here.
Well, I mean, who's to say that we may not run into each other the rest of our trip?
That's true. Now I was at Hollywood Studios last night.
Okay.
Okay, no, we haven't done that yet.
No.
Yep. So you're headed there soon.
Yeah, we're doing that
Yes.
tomorrow.
Yeah, but you know what? I could drop in. Why
Yeah.
couldn't I?
Yeah, why not? And
But how are you guys enjoying Disney World so far? Because you haven't been here for a little while.
2
Have
years.
kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And are you feeling like it's a great place?
Yes.
It's awesome. It's
Yes.
great.
And I think the last time too, we started, just the first day, tons of things went wrong. Our first trip, like just a lot of things went wrong. And we went to Magic Kingdom first and made the mistake of comparing, not even necessarily on purpose, it just kind of happened, comparing to Disneyland. So I think coming back, we just have a more open mind about things.
Yeah.
Epcot was a good starter for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A
It's
good-
the most adult of the parks, I would think.
Oh yeah.
It's very grown up here.
And I
Yeah.
said, I think if we hopefully come back with our kids another time, we could maybe even do half day here because they're not going to be interested in much and not. So then we don't get irritated with them. They don't get irritated with us.
For sure.
But when it's just us, we can make it more adults.
You guys
But-
just look so carefree. You look carefree, wandering around EPCOT on this beautiful
Light
night.
shoulders. Yeah.
It is nice.
No care in the world.
Where are you guys going to watch fireworks? What country? If you are able
So
to see them.
that's what we may not be able to see them just because of our virtual queue for Cosmic, but we were going to ask you, what do you think is a good spot?
Yeah.
I am not an expert, Tim. I've wedged my way. In fact, my son and I watched fireworks from back there,
Okay.
and we were the only ones here in the Italy pavilion because everybody crowds up by the fence up here,
Okay.
and you can still hear the music and still see the fireworks, and you're not like crowded around. Now, you don't have kids, so you don't mind wedging it. You could wedge
That's
in
true.
anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, we found a good spot in Morocco last time, but I
Okay.
mean,
Just kind of like.
I feel like it's
Yeah.
all the same.
Yeah.
And where did the fireworks come out? Do they come out from the middle or they come out behind Spaceship Earth?
Everything is in the middle.
Okay.
So
okay.
it doesn't really matter where you are. I would
makes
go
it
hit
nice.
Cosmic.
Yeah.
You got to do it one more time.
For sure.
You're going to be in line for probably 45 minutes.
Yeah.
And then just kind of like make your way towards the water and see where you land.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's worth it, though.
Yeah.
You got to see the show.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. So what do you have in store? Do you have any plans?
Like for the
For-
next 2 days?
Or just
You're looking at a guy who came down to Disney World to just get a little solitude, and it's happening. I have no plans. No, actually, I'm down here doing a little creative work.
Okay.
Not like script writing and that kind of thing, but more so like what do the next 1 or 2 years look for me?
Okay. Very
Because
cool.
there's a lot of different things in my world that you can kind of like try to grab onto with video making and writing books and all these different podcasting, all these different things. So non-Disney World related, I'm kind of down here to kind of sort out some ideas and some thoughts, and then I wind up in the theme parks in the evening playing. It's my playtime right now.
There you go. Yeah.
So-
you did your work. Now it's time to play.
Now it's time to play.
Yeah.
So this is like my recess.
Got
And
it.
tomorrow morning I'll be back to work.
Nice.
Are you
Very
going
cool.
on any rides here in EPCOT tonight, or?
Maybe I'll hit Spaceship Earth on my way out
Yeah.
if
Okay.
it's a short wait.
Yeah.
But last night, I snuck into Hollywood Studios, and I have a competition with my co-host on my podcast for Toy Story Mania.
Okay.
And he has the record right now. It's in
Yep.
the 240s.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I've been trying to catch him. When is this podcast going to air?
Probably next week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I will tell you right now, this might be world-breaking news.
Oh, really? Oh, man.
I am now the world champion.
What? What'd you get?
Of the Dapper Dads, I got 250.
Oh.
Just barely beat them.
Nice.
So
Well,
I
now-
challenge you.
Now that I have that information, because I tried to beat it when we were at Disneyland a couple weeks ago, I got 209. I texted you.
Yep.
I sent that to Matt on Instagram.
You were gonna
so
try again, but
I was going to try again, but we didn't have time. So tomorrow, I'm planning to do that. So
Yeah,
see.
I'm rooting for you.
thank you.
It took me 3 shots last night, and there
You
was.
wrote it 3 times.
I did, and it was raining, so it was, the wait time wasn't too bad.
Nice.
But I'm cheering you on.
Okay.
If you can beat 250
Oh my
Okay.
goodness.
and 200,
Oh, man.
250,200,
Okay.
I'll send you a crown.
Okay. All right.
Or
All right.
Adriana.
Challenge accepted.
Oh, I definitely won't. I won't. But I would be very impressed. I was impressed with the 209 because you've never got 200.
No, it's the first time breaking 200 for me.
It was like, okay, I'm taking.
I
the
will-
youngest, so
I
you
will-
can-
I will admit that I did look up strategies online.
He cheated.
Dog.
He cheated a bit.
It's not cheating. There's no cheat codes. I did not do any cheat codes. No,
just
no
tell you,
Game
like-
Genie used
No, it's
here.
it's okay. I think the more you play too, you kind of figure out where more points come. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
good luck to you.
Okay,
I
thank
hope
you.
you guys have a fantastic week. Maybe
Thank
I'll
you.
run
Thank
into you
you.
again, but if
Yeah.
I don't, lovely seeing you here at Epcot.
Yes,
Yes.
awesome.
We will
This
always
is so
have
fun.
Italy together.
That's
We'll
true.
always
Great.
have Italy.
That's
yes.
true. If nothing else. So,
Nothing else.
well, TJ, it was great seeing you.
Yes.
Thanks for having a little cameo on
Thank
the
you for having
podcast.
me on the podcast.
Yeah, again.
Second time ever.
Second time.
Second time.
Yeah, I have to. I think you're our most frequent guest so far. for number 2. So let's do this again. Keep the streak going.
Club. Perfect.
Yeah.
Good seeing
All
you guys.
right.
Have a great
All right.
night at EPCOT.
Thank you.
Bye,
You too.
guys.
See ya.
Bye.